You are my today and all of my tomorrows. Good evening, everyone. We gather today not merely to exchange pleasantries or to celebrate milestones, but to reflect on the profound truth of human connection. There is an idea, a potent, transformative idea that we must grasp if we are to live meaningfully, that relationships are the essence of existence. It is in our connection with others that we find the roots of our being, the ground for our growth, and the sky of our aspirations. The title of this speech, You Are My Today and All of My Tomorrows, speaks to a concept as ancient as it is immediate, the intertwining of our lives with those we hold dear. Tonight, I will share 7 key points that encapsulate this notion, inviting you to explore what it means to truly commit, to love, and to build a future with intention and courage. The present moment is the most tangible reality we have. It is here in the now that life is lived and experienced. Yet we often fail to recognize its significance, distracted by memories of the past or ambitions for the future. When we say, You are my today, it is not a casual statement, but a declaration of presence and intention. It acknowledges that the person before us holds our attention, focus, and care in this very moment. In relationships, the present is where love finds its expression. It is in the everyday gestures, the shared laughter, the quiet moments, the unexpected acts of kindness that bonds are nurtured. These moments, though fleeting, carry immense weight because they form the essence of connection. Each present moment is an opportunity to show understanding, compassion, and gratitude, laying the foundation for a deeper and more resilient relationship. The present also demands our attention because it is the only time we can truly act. While the future holds dreams and the past carries lessons, the present is where choices are made. It is here that we decide to listen when our partner speaks, to forgive when there is hurt, and to celebrate when there is joy. These choices, small as they may seem, shape the trajectory of our relationships and ultimately our lives. To honor the present is to resist the urge to rush through life. It is to pause and truly see the person before you, not as a projection of past mistakes or future expectations, but as they are in this moment. This awareness fosters a profound sense of appreciation and strengthens the connection between two people. When we live fully in the present with those we love, we acknowledge their significance in our lives. We say through our actions and attention, you matter. Right now, you are my world. And in doing so, we create a relationship rooted in mindfulness, authenticity, and love. Commitment is more than a promise. It is a profound act of choosing again and again the person who stands beside you. It is a declaration that amidst the chaos of life, this relationship is a cornerstone, a point of stability in an unpredictable world. Commitment gives meaning to the transient nature of our existence, transforming fleeting moments into a cohesive narrative that binds two lives together. When we commit to someone, we are not merely stating our intentions for the present. We are embracing a vision of a shared future. This decision is not without its challenges. To commit is to accept the unknown, to acknowledge that life will present trials and uncertainties. But it is precisely this act of choosing, despite the uncertainty, that imbues our relationships with depth and significance. Commitment is an act of courage because it demands vulnerability. It requires us to face our fears of failure, rejection, or inadequacy, and to trust that the relationship is worth the risk. This willingness to be vulnerable, to show up despite the potential for hurt, is what makes commitment transformative. It reshapes us, helping us grow in resilience, empathy, and understanding. In committing to another, we also take on a sense of responsibility. This is not a burden, but a privilege, the opportunity to contribute to someone else's life in meaningful ways. Responsibility in a relationship is about more than fulfilling obligations. It is about being present, supportive, and intentional in how we interact. It means showing up not only in moments of joy, but also in times of struggle, ready to navigate challenges together. Commitment provides a framework for navigating life's complexities. It offers a sense of purpose that extends beyond the self, grounding us in something greater. It transforms relationships into a shared journey where each partner finds meaning in building a life together. This shared purpose strengthens the bond, creating a foundation of trust, loyalty, and mutual respect. To commit is to plant a seed and nurture it, knowing that the effort invested today will yield a harvest in the future. It is a testament to the belief that love, when cared for, grows into something enduring and beautiful. Commitment, then, is not merely an act, it is a way of being, a choice to invest in the connection that gives life its deepest meaning. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as a weakness, yet it is one of the most profound sources of strength in a relationship. To be vulnerable is to reveal the parts of ourselves we typically keep hidden: our fears, flaws, desires, and insecurities. It is an act of courage, a willingness to step into uncertainty and open ourselves up to the possibility of being truly seen. In relationships, vulnerability is the bridge to intimacy. Without it, interactions remain surface level, devoid of the depth that fosters true connection. When we share our struggles, our dreams, and the truths we hesitate to voice, we create space for genuine understanding. This openness invites our partner to reciprocate, setting the stage for mutual trust and emotional closeness. Vulnerability is also the starting point for growth, both individually and as a couple. By acknowledging our imperfections and limitations, we become more receptive to change. In the safety of a loving relationship, we can confront the parts of ourselves that need healing or growth without fear of judgment. Our partner becomes both a mirror and a guide, reflecting back the areas where we can improve while offering support and encouragement as we strive to be better. Embracing vulnerability also means allowing ourselves to depend on another person. This can be a frightening prospect, especially in a world that often glorifies independence. Yet, it is in moments of dependence when we lean on our partner for comfort, advice, or reassurance that the bond between us deepens. Far from diminishing our strength, this interdependence creates a partnership where both individuals feel valued and supported. Vulnerability requires trust, not only in our partner but in ourselves. It asks us to believe that we are worthy of love and acceptance, even when we expose the parts of us that feel unlovable. This self-acceptance is transformative. It allows us to approach the relationship from a place of authenticity and confidence. Through vulnerability, we learn that love is not about perfection, but about presence. It is about showing up fully, imperfections and all, and finding that we are met with compassion and understanding. In this way, vulnerability becomes a source of empowerment, a pathway to growth, and the foundation of a relationship built on honesty, respect, and enduring love. In a meaningful relationship, shared responsibility is the cornerstone upon which a future is built. It is the recognition that both partners have an active role to play in shaping the life they share. This is not a matter of dividing tasks or duties equally, but rather of embracing a mutual commitment to contribute in ways that reflect each individual's strengths, needs, and capacities. Shared responsibility begins with acknowledging that a relationship is not static, it evolves over time. The choices each person makes have a direct impact on the relationship's trajectory. Whether it's through daily acts of care, long-term planning, or navigating challenges together, each decision contributes to the foundation of a shared life. This collaborative effort creates a sense of unity, where both individuals feel valued and invested in the partnership's success. Responsibility also means showing up fully for one another, particularly in moments of difficulty. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Whether it's financial struggles, health concerns, or emotional hardships, shared responsibility ensures that neither person feels alone in facing these obstacles. Instead, they can rely on one another, drawing strength from the partnership to overcome adversity. In a relationship, responsibility is not limited to external tasks or material needs. It also encompasses emotional support and personal accountability. Each partner must take ownership of their emotions, actions, and contributions to the dynamic. This includes communicating openly, resolving conflicts constructively, and continuously working on personal growth. When both individuals take responsibility for their emotional well-being, the relationship becomes a safe and nurturing environment where both can thrive. Shared responsibility also extends to the vision of the future. Partners must actively participate in defining their goals and aspirations, ensuring that both voices are heard and valued. Whether it's building a home, raising a family, or pursuing individual dreams within the context of the relationship, shared responsibility fosters a sense of purpose and direction. It aligns two lives into a cohesive journey, creating a legacy that reflects their collective efforts. Ultimately, shared responsibility strengthens the bond between partners. It is an expression of respect, trust, and commitment to the relationship's success. By embracing this shared role, both individuals contribute not only to the stability of the present, but also to the creation of a meaningful and fulfilling future. Love, at its core, is not something that simply exists. It thrives through action, intention, and effort. While romanticized notions often portray love as a feeling that sweeps over us effortlessly, the reality is that lasting love demands active engagement. It requires deliberate choices, ongoing investment, and a willingness to prioritize the well-being of the relationship. Love is expressed in the small, everyday acts that often go unnoticed. It is in the thoughtfulness of preparing a favorite meal, the patience to listen deeply when a partner needs to be heard, and the willingness to offer comfort during moments of difficulty. These actions may seem mundane, but they are the building blocks of a strong and enduring connection. Sustaining love also means continuously nurturing the bond, even when life becomes busy or challenging. It is easy to take a relationship for granted when routines set in, but love requires us to remain attentive and present. This might mean carving out time for meaningful conversations, planning shared experiences, or simply being fully engaged in each other's company. Such efforts keep the relationship vibrant and prevent it from stagnating. Love also demands resilience and adaptability. People grow and change over time, and so do relationships. Actively loving someone involves adapting to these changes, being curious about your partner's evolving needs and desires, and finding new ways to connect. It is about choosing to grow together rather than apart. One of the most challenging aspects of love as active work is addressing conflict and imperfection. Every relationship will face moments of misunderstanding, frustration, or hurt. It is in these moments that active love is most crucial. It calls for honest communication, empathy, and the courage to address issues directly rather than allowing them to fester. Repairing and strengthening the relationship after conflict requires humility and effort, but it ultimately deepens trust and intimacy. Active love also means supporting your partner's growth and dreams, even when it challenges your own comfort. It is the willingness to celebrate their successes, encourage their aspirations, and be their anchor when they face setbacks. By actively participating in each other's journeys, you create a partnership that is mutually enriching and supportive. Above all, active love is a daily commitment. It is not about grand gestures or occasional displays of affection, but about showing up consistently with intention and care. It is through this ongoing effort that love becomes not just a feeling, but a force that binds two people together, enabling them to create something extraordinary out of the ordinary moments of life. Conflict is an inevitable part of any meaningful relationship. Two individuals with their own unique perspectives, values, and experiences are bound to encounter disagreements and moments of tension. While conflict can be uncomfortable, it is not inherently destructive. In fact, it often serves as a powerful opportunity for growth, deeper understanding, and strengthening the bond between partners. However, navigating conflict requires courage, a willingness to confront issues directly and work through them with honesty and mutual respect. The first step in addressing conflict is to acknowledge it rather than avoid it. Avoidance may provide temporary relief, but unresolved issues tend to resurface, often with greater intensity. It takes courage to face uncomfortable conversations, especially when emotions run high. Yet by confronting conflict, we signal to our partner that the relationship matters enough to address challenges head-on. Effective conflict resolution begins with a mindset of collaboration rather than competition. It is not about winning an argument, but about finding a resolution that respects both individuals' needs and perspectives. This requires active listening, truly hearing what the other person is saying without interrupting or formulating a response in advance. Listening with empathy allows us to understand not just the words being spoken, but the emotions and motivations behind them. Courage in conflict also involves taking responsibility for our own role in the situation. It is tempting to shift blame or focus solely on the other person's actions, but genuine resolution requires self-reflection. Admitting mistakes, acknowledging areas where we could have done better, and expressing a willingness to grow fosters an atmosphere of accountability and mutual respect. Navigating conflict often means managing strong emotions, anger, frustration, hurt, or disappointment. While these feelings are valid, it is crucial to express them in a way that is constructive rather than harmful. This involves communicating calmly, choosing words carefully, and avoiding personal attacks or defensiveness. Approaching conflict with composure and thoughtfulness creates a space where both partners feel safe to share openly. Another essential element of courage in conflict is patience. Resolving deep or recurring issues may take time and multiple conversations. It is important to allow space for both individuals to process their emotions and thoughts rather than expecting immediate resolution. Patience demonstrates a commitment to the relationship and a willingness to work through difficulties together. Finally, navigating conflict courageously means remaining focused on the larger goal, preserving and strengthening the relationship. This perspective helps to reframe conflict, not as a threat, but as an opportunity to grow closer. By approaching disagreements with a mindset of curiosity, openness, and determination, we can transform moments of tension into stepping stones toward greater understanding, trust, and intimacy. The legacy of togetherness is the enduring impact of a relationship, one that extends far beyond the immediate moments shared between two people. It is the culmination of countless choices, experiences, and acts of love that shape not only the individuals involved, but also the world around them. This legacy is not defined by grand achievements or material accomplishments, but by the intangible, lasting influence that a deep connection leaves behind. At its core, the legacy of togetherness is rooted in the bond forged between two people. Every shared laugh, moment of comfort, or challenge overcome adds to a reservoir of memories and meaning that strengthens the relationship. This shared history becomes a source of resilience, offering a foundation of trust and understanding that carries the partnership through life's inevitable storms. The influence of a loving relationship also radiates outward, touching the lives of others. Family, friends, and even casual acquaintances are often inspired by the example set by a partnership grounded in respect, care, and commitment. A healthy, enduring relationship serves as a model, demonstrating the beauty of connection and the power of collaboration. It shows that love, when nurtured, has the capacity to transform lives and inspire those who witness it. For those who choose to have children, the legacy of togetherness becomes even more tangible. The relationship between parents shapes the emotional and psychological environment in which their children grow. Through their interactions, parents teach lessons about love, empathy, communication, and resilience. These lessons often echo across generations, influencing not just their own children, but also grandchildren and beyond. Even for couples without children, the legacy of their relationship is evident in the ways they support and uplift one another. The strength and stability they cultivate enable them to contribute meaningfully to their communities, careers, and causes. Their love becomes a source of energy and inspiration, allowing them to leave a positive mark on the world. The legacy of togetherness is also deeply personal, reflected in the growth and transformation of the individuals within the relationship. Through love, people find the courage to face their fears, the support to pursue their dreams, and the space to become the best version of themselves. This personal evolution is a testament to the power of connection and the profound impact that a shared life can have on each person's journey. Ultimately, the legacy of togetherness is not confined to the relationship itself. It ripples outward in ways that are often unseen or unacknowledged. It lives in the kindness shared, the challenges overcome, and the joy created. It is a reminder that the love we give and receive shapes not only our own lives, but also the world we leave behind, creating a legacy that endures long after the moments themselves have passed. As we reflect on these truths, it becomes clear that love and connection are not merely aspects of life, but its very essence. To declare, "You are my today, and all of my tomorrows," is to make a profound commitment to cherish the present, to build the future, and to leave a legacy of togetherness that will echo through time. Let us take these principles to heart and carry them into our lives. Let us honor the relationships that ground us, inspire us, and challenge us to grow. And let us never forget that the choices we make today, in love and with intention, are the seeds from which all of our tomorrows will bloom. Thank you.